right, you hear the cheers here as we count you down to an opening bell on Friday. Maybe also cheering for the fact that it is Friday. Let's do our last mad dash of the week. Of course, head back down to Kentucky. And Mr. Cramer, what do you got?
Right where I am at a beautiful glass factory of Corning. David, one of the things that I think is amazing is when you think of semiconductor stocks and what is powering higher, you think of NVIDIA. Well, wait a second. Maybe you should be thinking about Micron, because Micron stock was at 64 in April. David, it's crashing into the 160 level. Why is this? High bandwidth memory. Now, Sanjay Mehrotra, the CEO, who is the least promotional of the CEOs that I deal with, would tell you, wait a second, that's only part of our business. We're largely DRAM. But this is all about data center. Every time we discover a new stock that's in the data center that's big, we didn't know. By the way, Corning is huge in the data center, and I haven't heard a soul who talks about it, but we will talk about it tonight.
Micron's move yesterday was enormous, and then it's being followed up today.
Yes.
I don't know where. I mean, I know the multiple's always low. We talked about it yesterday in terms of being a cyclical. Does this make sense to you, this move, Jim?
Yes, only because of Micron. Micron has at times, there have been periods where it was #1 in the S&P, and then literally the next year, number 500 in the S&P. Anybody who remembers the great 93 crash in Micron says, you know what, we got 93. I mean, wait a minute, that's 1993, it's like 1848. It has these moves that are just extraordinary, and they don't stop here. I always kid Sanjay. I say, Sanjay, once this thing goes, it goes much further than you think. He has always tried to restrain me, but he can't this time, David. He can't stop me.